Alright, I'm going to be working on color now. For color, you need to make a personal color scheme, and what that means is you're not using all the colors. You're going to come in. So for me, I'm going to use, don't have pink here, so I'm going to grab a pink real quick. Grab this pink. So I'm going to grab pink. I'll go purple. Oh, that's not purple, that's black. Purple, violet. I'm going to go blue. Let's see. Might get brown and light blue. So I'm going to ignore the rest of these colors. Now, might I choose to change that later? Yes, but that's okay. So, let's grab this gray I have. And do I have a very, very, very light brown? Let me see. So if you're not sure what a color looks like, you need to make sure you test it. Ooh, I like that. All right. So this is my personal color scheme. I'm going to try to stay within this. Okay? So I'm going to come in. I'm going to start on my unicorn. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to start here. If you notice, just like over here in my shape one, I'm going to go in the same direction as much as possible. And I'm going to keep my directional the same. Because if I change it, what's going to happen is I'm going to get streaks. Now, if you notice, when I get to the edge, I'll change it up around the edge a little bit, but that's it. So now, I don't want to just leave it flat. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to make it darker around one side. And then I'm going to let it fade into the pink. I'm going to try to start working on value a little bit here, so when I get to value, I'm okay. So that's my pink. I'm going to get my purple next. I'm going to do about the same thing. I'm going to come in. I'm trying to use more of the side of the pencil than anything else. I'm not drawing, I'm not coloring super hard. The reason why is because if I mess up, I want to be able to change it. The goal isn't to get super dark. The goal is to be neat. So now, just like with pink, I'm going to come back, put a little more pressure on my pencil. And then I'm going to try to blend it in and let it fade in. Okay? So then I'm going to take my blue. Then I do my blue. Turn my paper. So it looks like my paper's still staying straight, but I am turning it. I just have the camera on the paper, so it's turning with it. You would rather turn your paper instead of your color pencil. Because like I said, if you color in a bunch of different directions, if you change your pattern up too much, it's going to look really, really sketchy like a first grader did it. And we don't want that. We want it like we are the 7th graders we are. Again, you're going to come back in, make it a little darker. Okay, I'm going to continue a little bit more. I'll finish most of it off camera, but I'm going to continue a little more. I want to use this brown color for my pony's skin color, so I'm going to come in. I'll very lightly do this, and you notice I'm going in little circles, because if I go in little circles, I'm less likely of getting streaks. I'm also not pressing down super hard. Now, if you need to, just like with the shapes, outline. but then mostly go in the same direction. Try not to just go over your lines because it can make it look messy. Now, if you're drawing lightly, this is the nice thing. Say I mess up and I accidentally color there. If I'm drawing lightly, I can take an eraser and erase it pretty well. If I'm coloring heavy, I can't do that. Oops, didn't want to move. There you go. Try and make sure you have full access to see what I'm doing. So. Now, obviously, I would continue coloring, but for sake of video length, what you're going to do then is you're going to come in, you're going to decide where you want shadow. So I want my shadow coming from this side of the unicorn. So if you notice, my darker sides were all going that way. I'm going to come in, just like before, make it a little darker. Sorry, there we go, all I'm doing is putting a little bit of pressure down and then letting up my pressure as I go up. So I would continue that with the whole body. So this side of my unicorn's body will be darker than this side. I'm going to come up to the ear. Do the same thing. I'm going to finish color off camera and then I'll show it to you when I'm done. So I went ahead and finished my unicorn, but I noticed that I didn't want to use any of the colors that I currently had and that I had chosen, because if I do, it's going to all blend together. So I'm going to add one color to my roundhouse of colors, and I'm going to choose a yellow so that it makes everything else pop out. So now if you have a little bit of dustiness or whatever, this is the time to kind of erase if it's in the wrong space. So I'm going to come in and just like with everything else, you can go around the outline first. You can outline the heart if you have a heart or whatever it is you have there. And then I'm going to keep with my one direction. Okay. And see how it's making it nice and poppy and it's making it stand out from it? Just gonna go in, continue with staying as in the same direction as possible without pushing on the tip of my color pencil. But try not to push on it too much. It might happen a little. It's fine, just try not to. Okay, now I don't want to leave this here, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to color this. If you notice, I'm following the curve of the lines that makes it a little easier. Okay, and then I'm done with color. And the next video will be form.